Hello, hello, hello. So I did code yesterday, but I wasn't able to upload it. Well, I didn't finish coding. I did write a line. Again, I'm not turning up this year, but I did code. I didn't upload it. I didn't finish it, and thus I didn't upload it. But I thought today I'll do a double whammy. So this is what I was working on yesterday. It was on SolarLAN. Um, So if I just log into that, um, just to share with you guys what I was working on, it was the math object, which I thought was super cool because I'd never paid attention to it before. Well, not never paid attention to it, I'd never focused on it before. But the math object being a special object within JavaScript that has all these methods built in. These methods being like mathematical tasks, and it gives us a nice list of where to use it. So here, I mean, you see math pi, and it gives you the constant pi, and it's just there as something you can use, which is quite cool. It doesn't exist. Pi exists. E exists because these two things exist as mathematical mathematical constants. Math ABC I don't think exists. Cool. And so yeah, you can use all these methods, which is really cool. These are like built-in functions. I didn't know you could do max again. So this is super useful. Um, Again, even to be aware of, you don't need to memorize all of this, but being aware that this exists, I think is super powerful. Um, let's do the practice. And SolarLAN has become so valuable to me because it can be done on mobile, and I can code on mobile. It's quite cool. We want a function that returns a century, depending on the year given as a parameter. So 1993, 20th century. Okay. Okay. So let's see. So year gets read in, and we need to calc century for that year. Okay. So firstly, I'm going to need a variable to come into a function. And when a variable comes in, I want to math that. I want to round up the result of the century of 100. But actually, I want to return this as the result of the function. This should work. Yeah, nice. Square root. Oh, I didn't look at it. What was it? I want to hit this one. Yeah. Ask the user to input a number and alert its square root. Okay. Okay. I should know this, isn't it? Because it's 9. Cool. So So that was what I started yesterday. Didn't finish. I think I got up to the practice. And so, yeah. But going back to our, so I'll just date object, cool. Let's go back to our Pokemon search app and get a little bit done. Oh, my little boy just got up. Cool. Alright. So let's review where we are. So presently, when I click grab Pokemon, when I click search, it will so if I click it with nothing in there, it just runs this, which is an endpoint in and of itself, isn't it? We can determine that from here. Yes. Okay, so that is an endpoint in and of itself, and that just lists all of them. And that's going to be a big response. Okay, cool. That's cool. So, what we're trying to do, when search info contains the value red, and the lecture for Pokemon not found. Okay, so grab Pokemon is here. What happens if I say red? It doesn't clear, does it? It will clear if I do that. So if I said red, okay, so I think this is the error. Is this the error? Let's just see if it catches. I want to see if it actually gets thrown, it catches it as an error. Yes, it does. Cool. Alright. So then we are now getting an error. So what I want to do with the error is I want to see what the error is made of. So let's JSONify the error as well. Can I .json that? Oh, is that an issue? Undefined. I just want to see if it's also presented in a similar sort of JSONified way. Maybe not. Okay. See this, so I can do this, right? I can simply say alert Pokemon not found. I can just grab how do I use alerts? I think do I stick it in brackets? I think I can just do this, right? So if I get an error, I could just say that, right? As soon as it goes in there, Pokemon not found, I could do that, right? And that will pass that test. The reason it's unsatisfactory is I don't actually know what the error is, and it's not particularly useful. But if I just want to pass the test, let's see if that passed the test. Yeah, it passes the test. So it passes the test, but it's not particularly useful. So I'm going to say to figure out how to decipher what the error actually is. Okay, we'll pass the test for now, and let's go in. So actually, when I click the search button, I don't want to grab the Pokemon. I want to update these things. So if I create a new function, right? What I actually want to do is let's say I grab the Pokemon at the top of the update set. Now that I've got the Pokemon and I've got the data, so when I say Pikachu and search, oh, it errors. Oh, because it should be Pikachu. Yeah. So let's just make sure that we are doing the right thing. Let's say Pikachu. How do I then use this? if I said Pokemon data is equal to that, can I say that? Yeah. So if I now then so if instead of this I update stats, okay, so let's not console log here. Let's make sure we are still grabbing that. That should be a const. Right, okay. So I don't know how to grab the data out of grab Pokemon. Unless within the grab Pokemon I do my thing. So if here I've now got it in data, right? So then if I was to say so let's shelve this for a minute, and let's say we still grab the Pokemon. Then once I get here, I've got the data for it and it's being handled by data. If I then said so let's just see again, I should really copy this, my bad. Right, okay, so I should copy this into like a text field. I just realized I don't have like a simple text thing. Let's say keep dots new. Give me a new Google Keep, which I'll probably take away from here because you guys don't need to see my Google Keep like that. Why is my laptop slowing down? I'll open another thing. Okay, so let's then say so now we're going to say let's say Pokemon name. So display window. So let's say what do we call Pokemon name? Pokemon name. So Pokemon name, the value. Okay, we go to data dot. I think it's just data dot name, isn't it? Name. So let's just try that. Name that's in HTML. So use JavaScript to update the text of a H2 via the ID. Okay, so it's inner HTML. So let's see. And actually, let me also just check. Let me see what data.name actually is. Ah, it brought it in. Okay, so it's in HTML. Pokemon name is Pikachu. Cool. Alright. I'm going to save it, leave it there. So we're then going to build out the rest within HTML. And then when we update it, we should get that. We'll have to build in a cleanup function, but we are well on our way. We are well on our way. So let's save that. And yeah, today you got yesterday and today's sort of coding, and we'll carry on coding. We're going to build this, and then we'll move on to another course and advance in our career, as it were. So peace out. Have a good rest of your night. And yeah, keep pursuing your dreams, man. Keep pursuing those things